Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's your girl Connie from Passion for Fitness, and I'm chilling, and I'm stopping by to talk to you guys about metabolic rate. Your metabolic rate. I hear all the time people saying, "Oh, Connie, my metabolic rate is damaged, it's broken," and some of that is true, but let me explain. Metabolic rate is basically how the rate in which your body burns calories. That is a rate that is very adaptive. That means it's gonna adjust to what you intake as far as calories. If you may have heard many times the feast or famine, we hear that a lot. Feast or famine. Metabolic rate is something God designed our body to do to compensate if we have famine or feast. Our ancestors centuries ago had that problem of famine and feast. Basically, harvest time, feast. Non-harvest time, famine, or lower calorie intake because the veggies or what have you was not harvested at that time. And that's how God designed the body in order to survive. And that's a beautiful thing, and it still works, and God knows his body, he did well. What happened is that through our advancement, now we don't have that problem as much because we can pretty much famine all year round. We can go to the grocery store, always have whatever veggies we pretty much want to have year round. They might not be the best tasting, but they're there. You know, the seasons makes a difference, but they're there. So that's why we have these issues with our metabolic rate and people are not quite understanding. So I would try to help you guys out a little, okay? So your metabolic rate is here. Let's say you're eating 2,500 calories per day, and your metabolic rate pretty much is here. You've been doing that for a while. You're not worried about your weight. You're eating whatever you want. You're not active. You're not exercising. But then all of a sudden you begin to say, enough is enough. I'm going to call Passion for Fitness and get my health and wellness back on track. And then I answer the phone. And then we talk. Work with me. I'm going through this. We talk, and then we decide, or we give you, and I go through the process of giving you what your daily calorie intake should be in order to lose weight. Not maintain, but lose weight. Them are two different numbers, okay? So all of a sudden you go from 2,500 calories, let's say, to 1,500. So by reducing your calories, your metabolic rate automatically adapts to that and decreases. And that's what the metabolic rate is designed to do. It's not broken, it's not damaged. It's doing what it's designed to do, which is adapt, okay? So with that, metabolic rate going down, also what would go down, unless there's some medical conditions, is your body weight and also your body fat goes down. Now remember, this was your original straight line up here metabolic rate when you had 1,200 calories. But remember, your metabolic rate is related to how many calories you're consuming. If you consume less calories, it goes down. If you consume more calories, it goes up. Feast or famine, okay? So let's not say something's wrong with your metabolic rate. It's something either wrong with your calorie intake, not your rate. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So let's say the journey with me continues. Walk with me to this. So the journey is going by. This is my walking journey. We get through 2 to 3 months, and you get to a point to say, I feel absolutely amazing. I'm living my best life. I'm good at this weight, and I just want to maintain this weight. What we will have to do, and what people fail to do after they go through a transformation of losing weight, they don't know what to do with their calorie intake. So you're not going to be back here. Well, let's say we had you at 1,500 calories, but you're definitely not going to be up here with 2,500 calories. You're going to have to figure out what's that middle ground in between 25 and 15 to help you maintain your current weight that you done lost, so you don't see increase in your weight. And that's what people fail to understand. They think that they either need to still stay at 1,500 at their weight loss, or either they go back up to 2,500 and just start gaining weight. That's not what we're trying to do. If your trainer or even yourself, do the research, because remember, your daily calorie intake adapts to what you're doing, your activity level, and also what you're trying to do for as your weight. So in short, you're gonna have to run your numbers again. If you get to your ideal point or ideal weight, you're gonna have to run your numbers again. And 9 times out of 10, 99.9% of the time, it will be higher than that 1,500 calories because that was your weight loss amount. Typically, it's around 100 to 150 calories increase to, let's say, 1,650 to maintain that weight. So people get scared, oh, I have to eat more. Yes, you do have to eat more because now you're trying to maintain. Keep in mind, this with also still maintaining your active lifestyle of working out. So if your lifestyle of working out changes, that number of 1,650 got to change because you're not working out anymore. So you have to understand the numbers are not stagnant. You have to ask yourself, how active am I? What am I trying to do? And that helps you get to that number that you need to be intaking on a daily basis. Now, trainers are there to help you figure that piece out. And if you can also do research on your own to figure that piece out. But the essence of what I'm trying to leave you guys with is this. Your calories will be dynamic. They will change according to where you're at. Remember, weight loss, it would decrease. Let's say again to 1,500 calories. And then when you get to your ideal weight, you need to see where it's at now. And typically it will increase to about 1,600, 1,650 because it's taken into account you're not trying to lose weight. And it also takes into account you need these calories with your active lifestyle. So stop saying my metabolic rate is damaged, it's broken. It's not. We use that word when we say, if you hear another person say your metabolic rate is damaged, it's not. It's just trying to say we need to get it in alignment because you can't have your metabolic rate going here at 25 and then down here, back and forth. Your body does not like that. It doesn't like the inconsistency, and it'll show. And that's when you have the fluctuation in weight and you get discouraged. The important thing I leave you guys with is this. Know your number. Periodically take a look at your lifestyle because it changes. Some months you might be very active and then life stands in the way and you probably just go into the gym 2 or 3 days per week. Adjust your calorie intake to take into account of that. And you won't get so frustrated. You won't get discouraged and you will keep on this journey because it is a journey. Your body is a constant changing creation that God made, but it works amazingly when you understand how it works. I hope this helped you guys a little. And if you have any questions or anything, as always, feel free to reach out to talk to me about it. And as always, you know, God bless. And this journey that we call health and fitness continues. God bless. Bye-bye. I'm out of here.